No, okay. Yeah, because time was running, and actually I tried to show you some impressions of what we are doing. Also, I'm Thomas Dumke from Transmedia Academy Hellerau, and we are a non-profit organization based in Dresden, Germany. It's called Transmedia Academy, and let's say two main objects. One of them is the Silent Art Festival, which is taking place one time a year since 16 years. And the other object is our Transmedia Labor Hellerau. So I would really like to show you roughly some impressions of the festival, image by image, without comments, that you maybe just go have an idea what this festival for interdisciplinary art and what else in computer-based art is about. So we really present different kind of art disciplines. We as well, since last year, we go back from the venue Festspielhaus into the city of Dresden, doing media facade activities, which as well connected from one spot to another, also networked media facades, even public performances. Yeah, and the original title of this talk was for me spiritual or passion-based bodily creation of virtuality, but I think I leave this. Zim, 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 I dance now. Now, what you see here, this is Hellerau at its best, one of the typical houses of the garden city, Hellerau. So Hellerau was founded as the first German garden cities in 1909. So what I really like to express where we come from, where we are located, and maybe what historical background or spirit is in this area, or especially in this place, because the whole village was founded by, let's say by Carl Schmitt, is something like economist, who founded these German workshops. And beside that, he was part of this life reform movement, which, let's say, were one of the modern hippies in the 19th century. And so came up a new culture which established as well its own cultural expression, or even new kind of art. So there are names as well like Emil Jacques Dalcroze or Adolphe Appia, or Mayer Wigman and Gret Paluca, and Corbusier was in Hellerau, and a lot of more of the European avant-garde in the beginning of the 20th century. What you see here is the formal power and boiler house of the German workshops, where our Transmedia Labor is located. So you see here just some impressions of the interior or the setup. So it's really a permanent setup of a dance floor with a 4-point PA, and on the ceiling we installed a projector hanging up to project down to the floor, and beside there's observation cam and infrared light. So should I use this mic or what? Yeah, so this is the labor, and this is what we are talking about. Virtual environments. And you see here no sound. Is there sound? Hello? No? No? Okay, what you see, this is Klaus Nicolai, by the way, the founder of the Transmedia Academy, and mostly he developed concepts, artistic concepts for artistic creation with virtual environments. So what you see here, he's just testing audiovisual space, and thinking behind is if we set up a space which is sensitive but constructed by lines, also got a virtual architecture in the software, and how is influencing this virtual architecture our behavior in this sensitive field, even for movements, kinesthetic movements, and so on. And the reason why, or even just another example. Oh, there's sound, cool. This is pupils, youngsters in the age of 12 to 16 years old, creating their own small performances in holidays. Just an example. So, yeah, this is just the laboratory, and this is a sketch of Hellerau. The laboratory is located here, and the Festspielhaus is the blue quarter more left on the top. So if you see, the architecture is really, really organic. There's no straight street, and everything is really harmonic. Yeah, so this is the other venue where the Festspielhaus, where the Science Art Festival is taking place, and as you see, the symbol on the top of the porticos, Yin and Yang, that was as well a symbol for the spiritual tendencies of the founders of the Festspielhaus. And what really influenced our thinking about behavior and in such virtual environments are the artistic developments by Adolphe Appia and Emile Jacques Dalcroze. So what you see here is a 3D reconstruction of the formal, original Great Hall of the venue, Festspielhaus Hellerau. And as you see, a white cube where behind a white curtain were installed thousands of electric lamps which were developed by Siemens. And it was the first theater which got electric light, a dimmable electric light installation. So you were really able to lighten up the whole Great Hall. And on the right hand, you see a typical written space by Adolphe Appia. So as you see, it's really reduced design. It uses stairs, quarters, modules, lines as to have a contrast to the organic shape of the body. That's how it looks like from old photos. That's how it looks nowadays, if it's empty. And what I really like to focus is that if Appia said we don't need this illusionary stage design, and even the costumes of the performers or actors shouldn't be that colorful and okay. Yeah, so it was really a used approach, But we transferred this idea of resistance to an architecture or to a body, to this virtual architecture of virtual environments. And that's what you see is just a test by Johanna with the sound environment by Marcelo. So this was a local-based virtual environment, and these ideas came up already in the year 2000, and then Klaus developed the idea of the global European fields around 2002, 2003. So we set up a first public installation in the city center of Dresden. And then came up the idea, okay, we should connect these virtual environments via internet to other remote places in other cities. There are some local-based tests in the beginning. Which was really fun sometimes. Even how at this time, also 10 years ago, normal audience was reacting on interactive virtuality or virtual objects. But then some years later we developed this so-called European or this teleplateau concept. The result was this European teleplateaus. And the idea behind was to connect 4 partner cities of Dresden together to one hyperspace. But I think I will show you only a video so that you get an impression. So you see, it's really that 4 sites were connected to each other at the same time with a basic setup of one observation cam, the Calypso system, floor projection, and a 4-point PA. And the performance was split into 4 parts so that we are able to demonstrate 4 different kind of moods, or let's say environments itself, which were dedicated to a special topic. For instance, city impressions via video. Second was something like to navigate from personal spoken words with the origin native language of our partners. Third one was, for instance, a camera-driven view over a body. And the 4th part was playing a virtual instrument together. Switch again back. Yeah, that was how it looked like at the Virtuality Hellerau, this plateau thing. And in 2011, Klaus developed the concept for slump dance performance based on the idea to connect 8 local plateaus on one side. So we used 2 observation cams, so we split the space half and half. But each dancer got his own environment. So even as well, this performance was split in 4 parts, even dedicated to the history of the Festspielhaus Hellerau and different kind of dance styles from the dervish turn around here and some other abstract things. So this was somehow even we developed the software Calypso we are using further by having an artistic approach and so on. So this was not the right one, but it shows the setup of these plateaus. So I guess here you get a video impression. This is the fourth part where the dancers should improvise by their own. Also everybody was able to do spontaneous things. Yeah, at the end, they put their clothes on again and went from the stage. So, okay, yeah, okay, this would be just other, be more passion-based virtual environment stuff, more club-oriented. Also alternative ideas to combine electronic live set presentation of a techno or house musician with an interactive dance floor that the audience is able to navigate or integrate special sounds into his live set. So, okay, thank you.